Pittsburgh. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Ryan Tannehill and the Washington Football Team.
We're at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Football Team and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. This will make it into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Julian Blackman.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Julian
calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. So here is Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback in his 9th season in the NFL. It's Ryan Tannehill.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some.
And nowhere to go. He goes down to the turf in the end zone. Tannehill taken down for the safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Pulled in at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Carson pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
On the carry.
The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 17 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Allen's throw is complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Curtis Samuel. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Carson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Tackle made at the 21.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Allen, that's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter as that's a 1st down. They run it with Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 25 carries, 83 yards. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
8 yards on the pickup.
On second down, here's the option. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
A gain of 2.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
The 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
On second down now, it's Carson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. After one, it's 9-0.
With the score, Steelers 9, Washington nothing.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. From the gun, Allen. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. On first down, Carson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
To the air, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 23.
10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, Allen. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen caught by the tight end Ertz. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
7 brings up third and 5.
Now Allen again. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Allen to throw once more. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And that will make this a 16-point lead. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
13 yards. First down, Washington.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris.
Complete.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Washington first down.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down, Washington.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Washington.
Now a first down throw. Tannehill throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the air again, Tannehill. It's caught, Shepard. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
11-yard line.
A first carry for Josh Adams. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Tannehill. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
They're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Steelers 16, Washington 3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Where's the guys up front?
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Javon Kinlaw make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Operating from the gun, Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Harris to return.
Deontay Harris on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Tannehill's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Kamara. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Allen. Screen play, McKinnon. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Allen now on 1st down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 19. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16.
Steelers 19, Washington 3.
So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
At their own 22-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On first down, Tannehill. Harris has it over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now the second down throw on target. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And able to connect with Berrios. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Berrios.
The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
On the carry.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and...
They run it again with Kamara. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Again, the ball carrier.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. Third and long. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Washington. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position. Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over first and 10.
48-yard line.
Tannehill on first down. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down.
2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
They run again with Carson, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Here's Allen to throw it, and that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Tannehill. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
And the Washington
running with Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, this is Kamara. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He'll find his tight end. That's Ben Broniker. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Call it no gain there on the first down play. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
First and 10 at their own 20.
And the Steelers set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. Is they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
This is Carson. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Down by Reuben Foster. That's a gain of 3.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. That's going to set them back 5 yards. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. Third and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a second and 5 now from the 25.
Second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Tannehill. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
9 yards. First down, Washington.
Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Tannehill throwing again. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with third and 1.
Brings up third down.
Tannehill going to throw on third and 1, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. That's going to push him back half the distance.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Let him know.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Fights through, and now a crease. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Carson, 99 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
Allen going to throw. This is caught.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Play action. It's Tannehill. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Well, at this stage of the game in the 2nd half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 20-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And hang on here because the running back, Chris Carson, yet to get up after that play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Adrian Peterson in his 14th NFL season. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Zach Ertz with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point now by Boswell. And that will bump the lead up to 26. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their own
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. The veteran Morgan Burnett there on the coverage. Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Tannehill's pass.
The spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
again, Peterson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Down to the 25.
Peterson on the carry.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a run with Peterson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Harris to return it. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own 28.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
A
gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Washington.
Now Tannehill. And he's got his man on the out route. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. To the air again, Tannehill. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Tannehill on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Touchdown.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to 26. That time a 9-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive as they try to finish things off in this 4th quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. They'll try and wind down some clock with Peterson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Pittsburgh, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.